Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, reading through a lot of the comments lately, and I'm getting the impression that I'm close to the end, because there's a lot of suggestions on specific quests to make sure that we get finished in time, to kind of get the full narrative out of this story. And one of the most heated ones right now that a lot of people are talking about is actually Cullen's quest, Before the Dawn. So we are going to do this. We'll head out to the Emerald Graves right away. We'll just get the War Council going, and then we'll make sure that we get that done, because apparently if we progress too far, then we're going to lose it. And I do not want that to happen. I actually like Cullen. I hope he does well with his whole lyrium addiction issue. Delicate negotiations. Oh, we got a cool sword. The talks between Ferelden and Orlais took place in Yader, and it was not easy to keep matters from spiraling out of control. King Alistair is no diplomat after all, and had little patience for the endless fanfare. Thankfully, the Orlesians are uninterested in more war, and we were able to smooth the way toward an eventual peace treaty. The king sent along a sword that once belonged to the Ferelden hero King Calenhad, as thanks for what the Inquisition helped create. Okay, cool. We'll have to check that out. If I only have one student, I probably have the best one. That's good. Your trainer. Well, cool. I'll take it. Okay, so everything on Ferelden is done. Dance with the Dowager, the Carante. To whom it concerns, we the Council of Heralds declare the Yelen Basin the holdings of the Inquisition, and all revenues and oaths from these lands should be tendered thus as to a titled lord until such time as the Inquisition is dissolved or the holdings lawfully granted elsewhere. Signed, Marquis Mantelon, Cyril, blah, 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 lots of people. Laurent du Guesselin. I love that last name. A little bit of gold. 139 gold. I'm going to have to assume that that's a pretty substantial chunk.
Some, but not enough for us to go on just yet.
Okay, let's see here. We've got resources available. It's not something I need to really send these guys out to, but I just want to clear them off so we know that we don't have to check them out anymore. Support Cassandra. Now, if we do this, the Inquisition will have to provide any support for Cassandra as the Chantry's choice for the next Divine, quietly. Traditionally, the Chantry looks on open declarations with derision, so they can be counterproductive, but a few words on the right ears can be very effective. No, once the Inquisition gives its support, it cannot also give support to anyone else. So, this is kind of interesting, because I don't know who I want to give support to, and I don't like the fact that it's pretty much all on me. Like, it's kind of strange. What if we negotiate a deal for weapon plans? I recently became aware of a talented and inventive young blacksmith from the Anderfells. Once we were introduced through my extensive connections, I negotiated a deal to obtain his weapon plans for the Inquisition. Unfortunately, I have just now been outbid by a nobleman from Valdorma who maintains a private army. I would hate to lose those designs. Is there anything we could do? Liliana will have him persuaded, or Josephine can find a compromise. Knowledge could be shared. I'm sure the nobleman will be reasonable. Liliana, go for it.
Let's see what we have.
Let's see. Judgment playing to win. Contact has been made. There are others in service to Corypheus. They were promised immortality in the next world and will spare no action in this one. They cannot fathom abandoning their master, and therefore they cannot imagine me abandoning their master, and that is your opening. I can give you all these people, and I promise there are names among them. But they will not act, will not reveal themselves without a promise of victory that would warrant risking everything. Give me a target, Inquisitor. Place your people in obvious weakness, a true tactical blunder that would legitimately pain you. It must be thus. They will sense any falseness. Reveal your side, now we'll reveal the knife, and then you can take it. Take them. Oh, man. That is my plan. I know what it looks like. Perhaps I fooled you all along, and now I have simply asked for you to grant me victory. But I play the game, Inquisitor. Will you now play as well? That is dangerous. I don't know. She's mad if she thinks we commit such a risk. Send her after some gossiping prat instead. It is a risk, but she is not one of them. Say the word and weakness will be known. Make the promise. We will get some of these conspirators, and the only one we will risk is her. I kind of like Liliana's approach, if I'm being honest here. Might have to hold on and send Liliana down the road. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the Thibauts. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The de Rochers are a stubborn threat. The most efficient way to deal with them is to nullify with social alliance, but the only pairing of import, I should say, is unavailable because the Thibault daughter has betrothed herself elsewhere. Okay. She has the luxury of such a wasteful pairing because of the Inquisition bearing the weight in this partnership. Our hands are tied. You face the difficult task of attacking the status of Lord de Rosier, unless you were to demand that task to the Thibauts, or of the Thibauts. If their investment were more taxing, they would be more inclined to an arranged match for the daughter, and that is a well-respected currency in Orlais. I cannot claim it will be popular, but it would be hardly unusual for an allied partner to ask for such a concession. Such is the way of nobility.
Inquisitor.
Go for it. And what about this research? A neatly filed request, copied in triplicate and delivered to the appropriate parties. Tissue samples from carnivores, soil samples from areas surrounding, access to field reports, a copy of Gregor Worthing's Hala in the Heather, Wolves in the Woods, and Naturalist Observations. The commander has expressed satisfaction with the practical applications of my previous findings. To continue my research, I would conduct an in-depth exploration of the Inquisitor's environmental impact, specifically the sealing of fade rifts on local species. Helissima Inquisition researcher. Alright, send him out, Cullen.
Inquisitor.
Okay, so everybody's busy now. This is good. Let's go and help Cullen, shall we? Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Let's actually check out this, let's check out this sword. It's the Avenger. We also have this Song of the Marshes. This is pretty amazing. This is level 17, which we aren't. But that's a substantial increase once one of our warriors hits 17. Hopefully, Cassandra. Let's go with the Avenger for now. I say one of our warriors. Blackwell's gone, so hopefully we can get him back in the future. Okay. And let's just do a quick check of armor. The Carta armor is good. Take the freezing armor. Battle Mage is great. Cole. 123 or... yeah, that's pretty much it. Take the Enchanter armor. Cassandra. You've got the Superior Vanguard equipped. And for us, we are wearing... look, it's a formality cloak, but it's actually pretty good. It's got a ton of armor. So... I mean, and we made it, so that's cool. Alright, let's head out. Now, who do we want to take? Let's take... let's take Cole. Let's take Vivienne. And let's take Cassandra.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on.
Do we ever?
The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense.
Okay.
Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last elven Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing.
Uh-huh.
A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition, and everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Okay, so she said that they were up the road. Traveling through the Emerald Graves in the Dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Knights Guardians. In the days of Elven Hallam Sharal, wolf companions walked alongside Emerald Knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would eat together, or would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in memory of their unbreakable bond. That's cool.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment,
What is it?
this may be worthwhile.
Remedy requisition. Yeah, okay. Prove poison remedy. I mean, we can grab these. We have the bloodstone, we have the viridium. And let's do the geological survey since it's outstanding. Requisition has been filled.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay, there's a lure requisition.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Okay. We've helped quite a bit already. Now, let's just take a little look-see here. I think this is what she's referring to. Approached by an Elysian rebel named Fairbanks who requests protection. So let's head out here. And see what he's looking for exactly. It's lush and giant open areas. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, that's massive. So we can just suck them in with the air. And then punch them up from the middle of nothing.
More freemen.
This is where they're strongest.
Let's just stay on the path for now. Should be right around here.
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp. Watch yourself. I'd like to trust you, but we don't trust anyone these days.
Yeah, likewise. I wish there was a way you could set it to just automatically collect anything that you'd run into. Like instead of having to actually clip it off the branches. Now we've got a little, if we had Veil Fire, I think we could read this.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
I hope I don't disappoint.
Not at all. But as they say, actions speak louder.
Uh-huh.
As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no?
Slightly.
They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars.
Okay.
I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This, I promise.
And what's in it for you exactly?
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us. And everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Okay, where are these documents? Oh, that must be up top to claim the area. There it is, the Watcher. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for a strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in this parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. In this cave, Watcher's reach? Well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive the war. Alright. Now, Cole did level up because of this. Let's focus on your daggers. More attacks upon a target's back or flank are much more likely to be killing blows. Oh, we don't have Dance of Death yet. So let's get both of those. Now watch your step, guys. I guarantee one of you is gonna fall. Oh. Oh, Vivienne. Go to the Viridium Mine. Okay. A torn page. Needed more elf fruit, so I went with him to that grove by the strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. Freemen were there. They didn't see us at first, but Greer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories, that damn twig. I barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit, they're gonna kill us all one by one. Difficult announcement. I'm sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Chauvin, Devon, and Jacques were taken by Sister Cousteau's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The Freemen are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further every day. Each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. The soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Watcher's Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. Protector Fairbanks.
Of course.
Now there's some Veilfire. We could go back and read that thing if we're so inclined.
I can't believe he's making us hide out here like mice.
Map of Watcher's Past. Or past, sorry. So it's like some type of wildlife on a rock we would have to look for.
I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood to talk.
Even with countless gallons of water rushing down over centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. And well hidden.
I don't want to talk right now. Maybe later.
Yeah, okay, it's been a real pleasure. That's fantastic. Alright, so, out here, we're looking for these spots as well. And we're gonna just have to travel out there to try and find them. I don't know if going down here is a great idea. Is it? I'm thinking not. And we're also, let's see. I mean, we could try and target this as well and just focus on getting there, but let's do that. That'll at least put us on the closest track.
Your hands and weapons to yourself.
Do you know who we are? I'm pretty happy, actually, that we haven't really used that approach with anybody. Like, oh, we're the Inquisition. Like, we've been pretty humble. What I wish is we had Dorian here. He could drop his giant, like, firewall once we suck them all into that circle. Yeah, I would say, like, we're pretty formidable right now. What is it that's out here? Cole probably shot a rabbit. Okay, now that we're on this path here, let's see. I want to make sure we start this. But it's funny because, I mean, it is pretty drastically out there. Let's just go to the mine. No, I'm bouncing back and forth here, but... This stone fist that we get to toss is like, it's awesome because it's, the cooldown's so short.
Cassandra, you do know they still tell.
Okay, we had a little crash. We're back. Here we go, kicking more ass. Let's see, these guys have any... They don't really have any specific weaknesses. That, like, that is so powerful. And the cooldown's so quick. Hello? You guys mind dealing with him while I read things? You've heard how the Dalish would hang trespassers, hung them from trees. Is that what they say? Is what they say. Duh. Would you believe you could still see them? I swear on the Maker's beard, when I saw that face in the tree, I just about pissed myself. The screaming face of a murdered bastard right in front of me. I was afraid if I stayed long, I would hear it howling. I hadn't even been drinking. Don't believe me? Go see for yourself. I'm gonna try and stay behind this guy if I can. guys are doing a good job of not even beating me. Well, hello. Here she is. I don't know if this is gonna work on her, but what the hell?
They won't be able to hurt anyone.
She just like, I don't know if she just bounced off the ceiling or what happened there, but... Okay, there's a lot going on here. From Sister Cousteau, Hugh, yes, I know that what Duhame thinks about the people in Watcher's Reach. He's wrong. The refugees think us monsters, all because of Duhame and his like. If they get in the way, I suppose we must eliminate them, but we will not hunt them. We will not murder them unless they force our hand. I hope you understand. Find the Freeman Villa. From Sister Cousteau, as I have said, there is no reason to worry about the other Freeman cells. Since we are in the Dales, I shall invoke the heathen philosophy of Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. Each tree is part of a greater whole. It is the same with us. We are all part of a greater plan. The Dales will be ours, that I promise. Go to Argon's Lodge.
Please, help us.
How do I get you out of
The
here?
guards had a key. It's over there.
We'll find it.
No, the other way.
In this...
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, I mean, where do you want me to go? How about this right here?
Yes, yes.
Alright, got it. Soul Kisser.
Keep going. That's the way.
There it is.
You had it. Please, please open the door. I can't stand it in here another second.
Get out of here. You're safe. Go home. Alright, so now there's these Freeman cells, which you kind of want to track down here. But first things first, we'll go and try and grab this smuggler letter. Here we go. Like, it's crazy how much damage we can dish out now. Pyrophyte. I don't know if we've ever seen this before. This is kind of scary, but I'm gonna try it. Looks like there's something over there. Nice. Okay, one-handed grip. Prowler mail. No! Oh god. Seriously, guys? Go. Go! Oh, this is gonna be the worst. Okay. I really have to tell you where to go. He almost knocked me off anyways. No! Oh my god. Well, it's all good. We survived. She just comes running and, like, full-on stops me in my tracks. Okay, that charge is getting annoying. Okay, now leave the rabbits be. Please and thank you. Andraste's mercy. Elves were guilty of the greatest sin of turning from the Maker, but we will show them mercy, for that is what Andraste teaches. Alright, so we've got all of our focus, like, maxed out here as well. Master Kells. Numbers are fantastic, sir. Trade's booming with all that lyrium showing up. Maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage who picked up can look into what the color means. He needs to start earning his keep. We have more coins on hand, too. No need to pay off some greasy dwarfs since the red stuff isn't from the deep roads. Must be killing them. Someone struck lyrium up here, and they're not getting a piece.
Note. It claims this red lyrium's not coming from the deep roads.